What's up, guys? Greenchili here, and for this episode, I'm not gonna do a little joke. I'd rather just be like a kind of like a first apology, and then it's not real like nothing bad. But the problem what happens is that when I was recording this episode 25, apparently someone, or at least for me, I forgot someone freaking turned off the volume. So I didn't know the voice recorder, regardless if I hold the button, just didn't record the voice. So I was pretty pissed off. I'm not gonna point out who it is or why is it like this, but so that's why this time I made sure I put up the volume on. It was just pretty fucking dumb, I swear. Anyways, what's up, guys? Greenchili here, and today we're gonna play little warcraft as our little friend Monkadius, as he continues on his little adventure, wearing his sausage hat, his monkey banana little like lucky charm. Sucks that I had to freaking record pretty late, like tonight on Monday. Because I was gonna record a little earlier, so because one of my siblings is gonna be in where I'm at, where I'm like living at, so it's not that problem, but it sucks that the voice didn't record at all. So because I actually plan out the jokes and stuff, like from like over here to over here, and then off screen to basically take the flight path, so it doesn't take too long. But it sucks that it didn't record the voice, so essentially a silent walkthrough, and I didn't like it at all. So this time I'll try and make sure I actually put the voice thing on. So let's get started. So yeah, if you're curious why we're suddenly here, it's basically because I was already recording from there, you know, explaining what I'm supposed to do. Might as well say it right now. So what I'm planning to do whenever I'm doing this walkthrough, since I'm on a sort of a PvP server, I'm thinking about just skipping to one land or another, or even just go to level 10 zone and just possibly just hang out, or even just do my professions, really. So that's my plan. So because I mean, I'm not that huge on YouTube, because I only have 14 subscribers, which I do appreciate. There's 14 people watching, but again, even with a small amount of people, what are the odds that someone's watching my video and be like, maybe I should go hang out at this spot where he's at and gank him? And that's likely the idea someone might be thinking, very, very mischievously, which I'm not surprised, because it's been kind of common for people to snipe people when they're trying to level up, or just questing, really. As long as you're a PvP server, it's LOL when you one-shot someone who's clearly 100 level lower than you, but you just want to gank them because it's a YouTuber, and YouTuber will bring attention to you for some reason. So LOL, which is pretty freaking stupid. And it's even worse if you're like at least with this case, where a fucking subtlety rogue can one-shot Swifty, which, I mean, he's a freaking tank, so how does that happen? Well, that's because it's legendary shoulder pads, and yeah, that needs a nerf. That needs a nerf. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about how legendaries are bad, but to me, I'm not that crazy of a completist or a completionist or a raider, a serious raider that takes does heroic raids. But when it comes to like trying to get to like a guild, and your guild requires you to get a certain legendary, that is pretty bad. At least for your guild part, for actually forcing you to go find the top tier legendary, or at least you wanna have that top tier build, because apparently that legendary then is evolved around it. Okay, where is that? Turn in. Hang on. Oh. Alright, let's go turn it in. Kill horde. Alright, and then we just click some here. That's fine. So yeah. It's interesting. I think legendary weapon. I think the legendaries. I think the RNG was pretty bad, and the only thing I like about some legendaries, at least for me, is that some of them are unique for transmog. I mean, some are not unique at all. Like they're just basically like this one. This is from Firelands for rogues. So yeah, it's not unique. But there were some sets I'm surprised no one even point out how unique they are. For example, this. No, wait, where's this just me? Yeah, this one. This one is unique because. Let me move the tavern. Hang on. Hang on a second. See? You might be wondering what's so special about this chess piece. Until you realize that chess piece has a freaking. That's the Death Knight tier set chess piece. So that means druids are basically able to wear something that was normally plate. Now this was pretty something you need to look forward. Other than just getting that extra bit of whatever it gives you, which is like let me see. Increase your effect of dick hunting. That is pretty good. So again,
I need to target something.
they're not that bad. I don't find them bad because I don't go crazy. And I do agree the RNG was pretty stupid. Like, it's hard to get a legendary if you're just purely doing emissaries in. And as expansions go on, they do find ways to make it easier, but it's pretty clear when it comes to a completionist who wants to get to rating as fast as possible. It was a nightmare. So it makes sense. Blizzard is not going for this this legendary theme, which yeah they should have. And where's this all? And also spec specific, which I don't mind because I don't really play one character on multiple specs, so it doesn't matter if I can wear it, I can use it. I don't really care if it's useless because I'm pretty sure the next patch they'll might buff it or just perhaps they'll just tune it up a little different. I mean, I remember very specifically that Syphilis' Secret was considered the worst legendary, but now everyone wants them. My healer has this too, and it's freaking good. Like, look at it. You can literally increase your movement speed, your haste, which that is so good because as a mist-user, you often are, yeah, as a caster, or at least like a healer, you do have slow casting, and also if it's not that, it's likely because that your cooldowns might not pop up. And movement speed is really good because obviously when it comes to PvP, you often get ganked because you're the healer. So it makes sense that this ring having increased speed is pretty useful. Again, I find a pretty positive side to why I like the legendary. Obviously, I don't really care if the legendary is gone, but I'm just like pointing out that I'm kind of the minority of people who didn't find them that bad, but I can understand where they're from. And yeah, they should have at least fixed it, but I guess not adding them or removing them, you know, in the expansion. So that way, so if you want to get a legendary, you gotta go through a quest line in the latest content. So, which is whatever. Pretty thankful they kind of just trying to find a peaceful way because there was obviously a lot of in-game raiders and PvPers. Another thing that people kind of complain is the BGs, which to be honest, the only complaint I ever poke at was just the currency to get the gear was pretty dumb. I mean, I actually don't mind the system. I mean, yeah, gear doesn't matter, but I like that because it allows new players test it out. But I do think if hardcore raiders, or not raiders, PvPers would want, at least maybe just have still have the same PvP system where you get an eye level of some sort to increase your stats. But I think it should be available for when you're inside a rated BG, because let's be honest, when you do a rated BG, you should have some really good gear on, so it makes sense. And also the RNG was Pretty dumb. Dumb I can say. But they do added a vendor where in case you care about the Mog, you just get the full set, but if you don't care about that, you just want to get the best gears in the game. And technically, yes, you have to actually wait for RNG, and they actually did a vendor. But the problem with the vendor is that when the season's over, the currency is completely thrown away. So that means if you didn't do enough PvP, that currency just goes away. And what's worse is that when the currency requires you to actually obliterate items. So it's kind of bad, but again, that's just my way of how I find a little negative from it. Again, I think Legion PvP was good, but clearly there was not enough to encourage people to really like PvP a lot. Obviously, it's very focused on raiding, the lore, and crazy stuff like that. Although my only, I mean, I don't know if I already posted like my thoughts on Legion, not Legion, Battle for Azeroth, but one thing I can say is that Legion was a really good expansion. The ARF weapons are really cool. I just think people just keep thinking that ARF weapons means that everyone's cool, but really, I mean, think about the lore perspective, it's not exactly the same. It's really how you see it. And crap, why I keep clicking on feet? Come on. Anyways.
I need to get
Ooh, new pants. And something we actually use. Bye bye shorts and hello weird pants. How do I actually... What the heck? Is there something I can burn? Use a burn?
I'm out of range.
Oh, I got the little detox. Alright. Let's go over here. Ah, there it is. That's what was used. Okay. Good enough. Come on. Everyone. Hold it. Okay, one thing I wanted to point out is the leveling. What are my thoughts on scale leveling? This is gonna be the last time because I don't know if I said it too many times about it. If I rant a little bit, sound a little too whiny. I mean, let's be honest. How in the heck in the world would ever anyone agree with one thing or another? Exactly. That would just be boring. So take it for a pinch of salt and let's get started. Anyways, when I'm doing a scale leveling and well, for scaling for me, I just think it was okay to have regular leveling, but apparently people wanted scale leveling because it was too easy to lower leveled. The problem is that adding skill leveling would just not really change the difficulty. One thing they do, which I do appreciate they did add for skill leveling, they increase the HP. Which, to be honest, that was a slightly little way of just not one-shotting things. Also, they nerfed the heirlooms, so definitely no one-shotting, which I am very happy they actually did that. But I mean, the sound should really just still be the same, but maybe just nerf the experience, or maybe scale them very differently, or like, let's say Ashenvale is 20 to 25. If I complete most of the quests, I should be level 25. At least with the main quests. Sub-quests or little town quests that isn't mainly huge. Should be too big. I don't know. I mean, they could have found ways to have us stick around without having to over-leveled. I mean, obviously people just want to get to the next level as much as possible. So, what else can I say, really? I didn't really find that exciting, but I know a lot of people want to play their ult, but to me, as an ultaholic myself, I don't really give a shit about the level scaling. It didn't really, it's not going to change my walkthrough. I'm always going to find a way to make it difficult. And I always find a way to actually scale it differently. In fact, I remember my dwarf shaman on Hinterland actually finished all the quests and be level 34 or 35. Definitely not 36, so I must say that was very impressive because because that was just my way of figuring out how to do that. And yes, I kind of skipped some zones, but let's be honest. Who the fuck hangs out with erotic basin? Now that's a good question. Who does? Especially when you're not the horde side who's talking to a character who's a whiny little shit. Anyways. Alright, let's just let me see. What is let's see, monks. And since you guys want me to be a windwalker, if we do get to Legion, I mean if we do in the future, like, this would be cool to have this for a helmet. But what kind of legend we can get if you reach there? If not, oh well. I mean, at least not for Azeroth. There's more to explore.
What brings you here? May the stars guide you.
Farewell.
I guess that was a kind of good talk. Sorry if I'm not speaking up a little bit. My throat's a little sore. Not sore, man, like kind of a little bit soury, because I fell asleep and I kind of woke up like late at night, so my throat's a little bit like, you know, like tired, barely trying to hello instead of being like hello. It kind of sucks. Sorry if I didn't put any jokes or whatever heck. It's just that it was kind of sucks that I didn't record, but I mean, I'm glad to at least talk about something about warcraft related as we continue on our little bit of over here. So at least I'm a little bit happy, which you think about it's weird. Now let me just turn this big orc thing, and there we go. Huzzah! Now we do a barrel, and look at that. And now one question. What the heck is this detail? That's literally his bulge. Anyway guys, thank you guys for watching. It's a little bit of just a short video. That's the whole point of. As for those people who wish to hang out the server as Alliance, stay prideful to your little blue color, and until next time guys, see ya. Now, see new vendor.
How may I help?
Okay, I guess I'll just sell my garbage.
Goodbye.
Well, that's quite hot.